Hey guys, come on downstairs. Welcome to New York Knicks franchise episode number 2. Today we are playing our home opener against the Detroit Pistons. We are 1-0. The Pistons are 1-1. As we get things underway here from MSG, it's 8-5. Pistons with the lead. Ntilikina with the ball on the right side for the Knicks. Over to Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis drops it down to Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee holding. He's going to go over the top to Porzingis. Shot from the right side is good. And it's 8-7. Here's Tim Hardaway Jr. now with 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Willie Hernangomez misses the jump shot. Rebounded by Lure. Outlet to Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson slowed down at the top of the key by Ntilikina. Over to the left side to Avery Bradley. Bradley gets it down on the block to Lure with the right hand off the glass. It's good. 10-7 Pistons. Tobias Harris, guarded by Courtney Lee. Over to Reggie Jackson, he backs it out. Over to the right corner to Lure, and Lure's three goes down. It's 13-7. Detroit with the lead, 5.5 minutes to go in the first. Inbounds to Ntilikina, he brings it across the timeline. Ntilikina at the top of the key, guarded there by Reggie Jackson. He's going to drop it down on the elbow to Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee holding. Lee pivots. Faces up against Tobias Harris. Over to the left side to Ntilikina. Back to Courtney Lee from the elbow shot. Goes down. It's 17-11 now. Pistons with the lead. Here is Baker. Baker brings it across the timeline over to Porzingis in transition. He lets the three go. It's off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Galloway. Galloway coming the other way for the Pistons. He slows it down. Galloway over to the left corner to Ish Smith. Smith going to step back now and bring it to the top of the key. Ntilikina on him. Over to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris pump fakes, drives to the right, and lets it go. Actually, he drove to the left. I'm sorry, I get my directions mixed up. So, here is Johnson over to Galloway. Galloway over to the right side to Johnson. Pump fake. Johnson drives baseline. It is blocked away by Enes Kanter, picked up by Porzingis. Outlet to Baker. Baker coming down the lane. Lobs it up for Lance Thomas, and he throws it down. 25-18, Pistons with the lead at the end of the first quarter here at MSG in our home opener with the New York Knicks. Here is Baker again. Baker running the show for the Pistons here. Baker looking to go around the screen from Enes Kanter. He tries to go down to Kanter. The pass is picked off by Drummond, and back to Beno Udrih. Over to the left side to Avery Bradley. 28-20, Detroit leading. 7:50 to go in the second quarter. Lance Thomas brings it up for the Knicks. Over the right side to Tim Hardaway. He lets the shot fly. 28-23, Pistons lead. Here is Beno Udrih over to Lure. Kanter backs off of him. Lure can hit the outside shot. He turns it over though. Outlet to Baker. Baker down the lane to Kanter. Finger roll it up and in. And we are tied at 28. The Knicks on a little bit of a run. 29-28 New York now. Reggie Jackson. We're in the second quarter, halfway through it. Reggie Jackson on the right side. Back to Beno Udrih at the top of the key. Udrih over to the left, looking down on the block, trying to get the ball to Drummond. He can't. He's going to go around the screen of Drummond. Let the shot go from the top of the circle. And Drummond throws it back down on the rebound. 38-34 now. Tim Hardaway Jr. Back to Kristaps at the top of the key. Kristaps holding. John Lure guarding him. Kristaps. Turnaround fall-away shot at the buzzer of the shot clock. It doesn't go. Here is Harris. Tobias Harris on the right side. Guarded by McDermott. Harris driving down the lane with the left hand. Scoops it off the glass. It's 38-36. Now 40-36. Knicks leading here at MSG. Courtney Lee has it taken away by Galloway. Galloway on the left side. He's going to go all the way. Scoop it up. No good. Rebounded by Lure. He puts it up and misses. And Courtney Lee has it. We're going the other way for the Knicks. Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway high off the glass. No. Rebounded by McDermott. Back to Hardaway. 4-3. Second half coming to, second quarter, that is, coming to a close. 45-38. Knicks with the lead. Courtney Lee on the right side. Kristaps to set the screen. Lee around it, back to KP. KP lets it go, and it goes down. 48-38 at the end of half number 1. The Knicks close out the second quarter on a big run. Porzingis with 17 points and 6 rebounds. Tobias Harris leading the Pistons with 13 and 6. Pistons only shooting 31%. The Knicks shooting 41%. Pistons out rebounding us by 8. We are moving the ball around better. 14 assists to 7 for us as we get the second half underway. Reggie Jackson will walk it up here for the Pistons. Reggie Jackson around the screen. Jackson floats it up for Drummond and he throws it down. (51-47) New York. Here is Reggie Jackson. Jackson going to work on Ntilikina. Jackson backs it out, gets it down on the block to Tobias Harris. Courtney Lee on his back. Tobias Harris left to right across the lane. Fall away shot good. 55-54 now. Pistons leading. Tim Hardaway Jr. around the screen from Hernan Gomez. Jr. back to McDermott. McDermott over to Lee. Down on the block to Willie Hernan Gomez. He's going to back in on Drummond. Go right to left across the lane. Shot up off the back hill. No. Rebounded by Drummond. Outlet to Tobias Harris. Harris guarded by KP there. Now he'll back off and Courtney Lee will take over the defense. Jackson on the right side now for the Pistons. Over to Avery Bradley. Bradley guarded by McDermott. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Bradley shot around the rim and it gets the shooter's roll. 57-54 Pistons. Over to Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez down on the block. Drummond blocks it away. It's rebounded by Marjanovic. Out to Harris. Harris slows it down. Harris around the screen from Marjanovic. Goes down the lane. Lay it up and in and he's fouled. Tobias Harris. Foul on Willie Hernan Gomez. Harris trying to convert the three-point play. He does, and the Pistons have jumped out to a 6-point lead. The Knicks cut it to 2 now with 4:12 to go in the third. Here's Ish Smith over to the left side to Harris. Harris guarded by Michael Beasley. Harris trying to back in. Harris left to right across the lane again. Pump fakes. Behind the back pass to Galloway. Out to Smith. He'll swing it around to the left side to Harris. Harris holding. Harris over to the right corner to Johnson. Johnson drives. Hang it up off the nothing. It's nothing but net. Johnson hits the shot. It's 65-60 Pistons. Here's John Lure. Lure down to Marjanovic. Marjanovic working on Cantor. He has nothing there. Backs it out. Lure into the corner to Ish Smith. Back down to Marjanovic. He goes glass and misses. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott outlets to Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to go all the way. Lay it up around the rim and it goes. 65-62. Pistons lead. 2 minutes to go in the third. Johnson to Marjanovic. Marjanovic guarded by Cantor. He backs it out to Johnson. Johnson drives, stops, pulls up. No. Marjanovic tips it up and in. 67-62 Pistons. Inbound to Tim Hardaway Jr. He'll walk it up for the Knicks. Hands it to Doug McDermott on the right side. The Knicks will set something up here. Looking over to the left to Tim Hardaway Jr. He drops it down to Enes Kanter. Ennis pivots, shot from 10. It's good. Enes Kanter hits it. 67-64. Pistons with the lead here. 43 seconds to go in the third. Now a 1-point game. Johnson on the left side. Johnson backing in on Lance Thomas. Nothing there for Johnson. Thomas is a good defender. Out to Smith. Ish Smith holding. Hardaway Jr. guarding him. Ish Smith steps back. Shot from the top of the key. No. Rebounded by Marjanovic. He puts it up. No. Rebounded by McDermott. And the Knicks should get the last shot of the quarter here. No, that Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to let the three go. It gets a bounce and goes down. At the end of the third quarter, the Knicks hold on to a 69-67 lead. We head to the fourth now. John Lure. Lure holding, hands to Ish Smith around the screen. Back to the corner to Johnson. His shot, no. Rebounded by Marjanovic, and he's going to go up. He is fouled, and the shot rolls in. Boban Marjanovic hits the shot in the paint, and he's going to get a free throw to try to convert a three-point play for the Pistons here. And he does do that. 79-78. Knicks with the lead. Here's Jackson now with 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Jackson on the right side, guarded by Ntilikina. Reggie Jackson yo-yos over to Lure for 3. It rattles home. 81-79 Pistons. We're down to 5:25 to go. It's 85-84 Knicks leading, and they have the ball into Tim Hardaway Jr. He's going to go around the screen from KP. Back to KP. Wide open 3. Looking straight down the barrel. It's good. 88-84. Game all tied up at 90 now with 2:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. At Madison Square Garden, Reggie Jackson going Into the paint. Shot, no. Rebounded by Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee is going to bring it up for New York. Crosses the timeline with 2:10 to go in the quarter. 2:10 to go in the game. Courtney Lee. Yo-yo's on the right side around the KP screen. Nothing there. He backs it out. Lets the three go. No. Rebounded by Porzingis. Over to the left side to Hernan Gomez, and the Knicks will get a new shot clock. Tim Hardaway crosses over back to the left side, drives, hangs, fouled, count it, it's good. Tim Hardaway Jr. going right up the chest of Andre Drummond. Knicks lead 92-90, and Tim Hardaway is going to get a free throw here to try to give him a 3-point lead with 1:52 to go in the game. Free throw rattles around and goes down. 93-90. Here is Jackson. 1:48 to go. Reggie Jackson back to the top of the key to Tobias Harris. Harris down on the elbow to Marjanovic. He puts his shoulder down, goes left to right, or right to left, and misses with the right hand. Rebounded by the Knicks. Out to KP. KP down the lane. Hang! Score it. 95-90. 21 seconds now. It's 95-92. Pistons can tie with a 3 here. Marjanovic to inbound from the sideline over to Tobias Harris. Nothing there. Harris gets it down to Marjanovic, and he's going to lay it up and in. 1-point game. Inbounded to Courtney Lee. They foul him. He's going to go to the free throw line here. With 16 seconds to go, big free throws for the Knicks. The first one, good. 96-94 New York. Courtney Lee will get another. With 16 seconds to go, this makes it a 3-point game. And the Knicks would go on to hold on for a 99-94 victory. We improve to 2-0. The Pistons fall to 1-2. Pistons shoot 39 of 100, 39%. We end up shooting 42%. They were 4 of 20 from downtown. We are 10 of 22. We got to the free throw line 23 times and hit 21 free throws. They were 12 of 14. We led them in fast break points, 15-8. They killed us on points in the paint, 56-26. That's something we're struggling with a little bit, is trying to get the ball inside. Boban Marjanovic, 18 points and 21 rebounds, and Enes Kanter, 20 points and 9 boards for us. Those are your players of the game. All right, game number 3 of our regular season. We faced the Boston Celtics and came away with a 103-97 victory. We shot 47%, one of our better shooting performances of the year. We were 9 of 26 from downtown. Poor free throw percentage of 47%, but we beat the Celtics in fast break points, and we managed to get the ball inside for 40 points to the Celtics 18. So we improved to 3-0. The Celtics fall to 2-2. Players of the game, Willie Hernan Gomez went off for 24 points and 7 rebounds, and Marcus Morris for the Celtics had a pretty big game with 18 points and 8 boards for the C's. All right, 4th game of the year. We finally get our first loss against the Brooklyn Nets, 104-84. The Nets shoot 43%. We shot 39%. They were 17 of 17 from the line. Again, we had 40 points in the paint to their 30, 20 fast break points to 2, but their bench beat us 55-37. That was the difference in the game. Our bench did not deliver. So a 104-84 loss at home to the Nets. Jeremy Lin had 28 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Enes Kanter for us, 18 points and 8 boards. Those are your players of the game in game number 4. So we are sitting at 3-1, and game number 5 we face the Cleveland Cavaliers. A loss, 118-107, and we fall to 3-2. The Cavs are 4-3. We shoot 49%. Our defense was not great. The Cavs shot 55%. We did manage 52 points in the paint to 30. Our bench outscored them 40-21, but they go 10 of 29 from downtown and 24 of 32 from the free throw line. Kevin Love, 30 points, 13 rebounds. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 19 points, 5 boards, and 3 assists for us. So we end this episode at 3-2, and we're sitting at 3rd place in the Eastern Conference behind the Magic and the Cavaliers, tied with the Miami Heat. It's obviously still early, so up next we'll have Knicks episode number 3. This is the end of episode number 2 here on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming, New York Knicks franchise.